GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Cryptisode. That's a new word. Crypto episode.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Cryptness. I'm joined by the one and only latest Giga Chad. Let's
go. Yeah, man, it finally happened. Good morning, everyone. GG. Thank you, Greeny. Thank you for the round of applause, everybody. Please form an orderly line, ladies. I'm now Giga Chad, which is pretty cool. No, it's pretty cool, man. It might sound, I'll just put a post up thanking everyone. It might sound pretty dorky to some people, but look, it's just something you work towards, don't you? So it's just a good sign of consistency and yada, yada. So it's more of a sign of just turning up every day and, there's my little fucking spiel. But yeah, actually, I checked my phone when I woke up and I had a lot of messages and I was like, ooh, either something's rugged and everyone's really fucking angry at me. Like I thought either Moonbirds had gone to zero and I just bought my big one, everyone was calling me out, or I thought something rugged and they were calling me out, or someone was calling me a scammer and Zach was on me, or I had Giga Chad. So I was pleasantly surprised to find out it was the fourth one. And so here we are. So yeah, thanks guys, Giga Chads. And also congrats to Board Elon, GMB, JB, Sinet. I actually don't know some of these guys, man.
So I don't know who Says is. I don't know who Sinet is, but I know the others. So JB, I've seen JB all over Twitter for a long time. GMB, he's been, I'm pretty sure he's been streaming for a long time. And Board, obviously, everyone knows who Board is. So
yeah,
shout out to everyone. But it's stoked to see. I mean, like you're one of the creators who've been the most consistent. As you put up a post yesterday saying about our journey as well, about how we've been streaming on. Let me see if I can find it. We've been streaming on Abstract since 0 viewers, way back here, right? We had 0 viewers. This is us way back. Oh, well, that's our first ever stream.
That's not the Abstract. I couldn't actually work out when exactly we started.
I know. Right. But we've been streaming on Abstract for a long time. Let me see if I can find one.
If it wasn't near the start, it was real near. It was
February. It could have been. It was February or March. Yeah, it was like before anyone even knew what it was. We took a risk on ourselves and we took a risk on the platform.
Bitcoin, what's up? I know. I mean, it's quite funny. People. I remember streaming on there, and there was probably like, I think for all the streamers streaming, there was probably 10 total viewers across like everyone streaming. I might have had 1, you might have had 3.
Yeah.
Badly nasty, probably had 4, and that was about it, man. And Eli probably had 4, and that was it. Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this one here might have been it. Abstract is live. Crypto dump brings this one here. So this might have been our first ever stream on Abstract. So that was 6 months ago. So that's February. So there you go, guys. But proof, there's proof. Everyone always wants proof.
Yeah.
That's the proof.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny when I looked at look, your picture, you and me, so good.
Yeah, some of these are hilarious.
Shaking hands. What else? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was going to say, how funny was it that screenshot I got up of our stream, and it's got Bitcoin at 43K, man.
Dude, it's you go back and look at our streams here, like it's nuts. What price action is doing that? Look at your beard here, mate.
What was I doing, man? I'm like.
It's a bear market, baby. This is bear market Craig, okay? That's what
I was. You know what's funny? It's the same fucking singlet I'm wearing right now, though.
It is too.
2 years later. I don't buy a lot of clothes. I'm the guy that buys like no clothes for 4 years, and then
you're literally the same. Actually, I bought this yesterday. The shirt I wore yesterday and today. So I don't know if this has back on it. Yeah, it's pretty. This was a bit expensive, but it's dope as. So I'm
expensive. Well, this is what happens when you're a crypto influencer. Like Greeny, you can afford Versace and silk.
Dude, I'm never walking into those stores. I just like No,
I'd
rather buy a house. Mate, speaking of this, these are my goals. I put them up on Twitter last night. I said, where are they here? my goals. Buy my first home, provide for my wife so she doesn't have to work, support my parents, travel the world, spend time doing the things I enjoy, mainly golf, saying yes to friends and family as often as possible. So hopefully we can get there in probably next cycle, Craig. I think we're not going to retire this cycle. We'll probably retire next cycle.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I get to walk away. Do you know what? I'm actually not sad about it, to be honest. I'm happy to stick around. I think I can handle another cycle.
I love it, bro. Like, it'd be hard not to at least trade or do something.
It would feel really weird to go from this to nothing, eh? Like, to retire properly would. I don't think I could. And I always found it funny how when I spoke to, I don't know if this relates to me, but successful people and speaking to them. And I remember like I'm talking billionaires here and wondering what the fuck gets them out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, true.
And just hearing them speak, they're just not the sort of people that can just do nothing.
Yeah.
In fact, I guess for some of them, businesses is sport.
Yeah.
So I think you're probably the same, and I'm probably a little bit the same in that for me, it's like sport. Yeah. So some things work, some things don't. You got to readjust your game, come back tomorrow. Like golf, readjust your swing, go tomorrow, see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You go, fuck, back to the drawing board. Yeah. It's actually trading. This has got topic a little bit. Trading's super good for your personal life, I think, as well, man.
Yeah.
Like if you can learn to sort of deal with your emotions through in trading, it definitely, I find, translates to other areas in your life. One of the main ones is the ability to look at yourself very openly and honestly and be able to critically analyze yourself versus others and what impact you have in situations like with trading. So I think that's probably a good. Anyway, that's my Dr. Phil moment. Thanks for joining us on the Jerry Springer Show. And Greeny, take it away, man.
I love it, man. Well, before we get stuck in, guys, obviously a massive shout out to our partner over at OKX Australia. If you're wanting a really clean, easy to use platform for onboarding or exporting your cash and then obviously buying crypto, we have OKX here on the platform. Super easy to use, guys. I've been using it now for a few weeks and it's a dream come true. Very safe exchange as well. Never been hacked. So yeah, those sorts of things are pretty it's important, Craig, when it comes to trading crypto globally, really. So yeah, if you're around the world and you want to get started on OKX, you can sign up down below and we will have some juicy rewards, hopefully dropping soon. We're just waiting for them to be finalized for people who sign up with our links directly. Yeah, if you are on the platform already, maybe send me a UID and maybe I can help you out. But otherwise, sign up with the link down below and you can get started on there, guys. But big thanks to OKX for partnering with GC Crypto. And we have our first event with them in about 3-ish weeks' time. Well, I won't pump it too much now because I want to just, I'll make it timely. So everyone knows it's a week away. Okay, now it's 5 days. Okay, now it's 3 days. Now it's 2 days. Now it's 1 day. So you know when it's going to be. Okay.
Set your alarms. But what are we looking at? We're looking at about 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it's about 3 weeks. So I'm pretty sure I don't want to. I'm going to get the date wrong because I keep getting dates wrong at the moment. So hold on, let me check.
Same. I want to say the second, dude, but I also.
I was going to say the third. So
oh, perfect. Somewhere in between there, right?
It is. Craig is correct. It is the second. It is the second.
It's not like me to remember that, but I probably, because I had to thoroughly explain to my wife, man, that's probably why I remember the date. I probably was worried I get in trouble. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. Look, we won't say too much about it, I guess, until we've got it more planned. But basically, it's an opportunity for people sort of in the Queensland area, Brisbane, Gold Coast, to come and see us do a live trading event kind of thing. So
yeah, good opportunity to connect with other people. It'll be more than just us there as well. OKX will have representatives there, and then there is another company. Other speakers and companies that'll be there as well. So good networking event. Always good to chat with other people who are in our industry because a lot of the time, Craig and I caught up with our OKX partner yesterday, and we were talking about just how nice it is to actually go into a room and talk to people who know crypto rather than talking to your mates who are like, "Isn't it just a scam, bro?" And then I'm just like, "Yeah, man, yeah, it's just hard, man." So yeah, good, excited for that. Moving forward. Eli reckons it's his last cycle. Well, let's hope Greeny goes 100 million for you, bro. And then, yeah, you can send me maybe $1 million and I can maybe exit with you. But
I think this is definitely not Eli's last cycle. Eli's very hooked. Eli definitely enjoys himself.
Dude, Eli lies in bed till 2 a.m. Mate. It's like 3 a.m. Sometimes it's like 5 p.m. here, Craig, and he's still DMing in some of these group chats. I'm like, what the hell, bro? That means it's like It must be like 3 a.m. for him. It's wild, bro.
Sometimes he's like, all right, guys, sorry. I'll be like, oh, Eli, can you give me a hand with this? He's like, oh, sorry, brother, I'm just about to head off to bed. And then 4 hours later, he sends a contract address, man. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, anywho, yeah, he's crap. But the thing is, he's young. He's got the energy. He doesn't have kids, so
yeah, he's only 35. So it's like,
he's under 40 anyway. That's so I'm told. He's somewhere between 35 and 45.
I thought he was 47, but who knows? Anyways, we'll get stuck into the charts. Honestly, bit of a dump bowler overnight. Now, a few things I want to talk about because I know ISO Beast and Eli were tweeting this morning about people dumping the abstract memes before the weekly XP. Personally, I agree with them. I think that's a dumb decision to make. If you want, like, and Finn literally commented and said, we reward people who hold upon weeks. Like, that is how you stack more XP. So that's the first point. But I do want to just reiterate the point to both of those lads. Like, appreciate you both as creators. But guys, like, if the market corrects, okay, then your abstract memes are going to correct. Okay. So sure, like, it might correlate at some occasions. So for example, today, look, we're dumping on today. Is absolutely, oh my God, it's dumping today as well. Correlation. All right, let's look.
As well, Greeny, when Bitcoin was pumping, everything else pumped. It's funny, huh?
It's funny how that works, guys. So just don't forget that your abstract meme coin bags, your Solana meme coin bags, your NFTs, they will always go at a relevancy, a correlation to what macro is doing. So what BTC, what ETH, and what Solana is doing. Craig, notably, Ethereum is holding up very well here at 4.2. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, and I have been for a while now. I mean, I probably hold, like, I don't even know, multiple six figures of Ethereum-based assets right now, which is pretty nuts to think about. But we had this massive breakout. There's two ways I'm looking at it. Massive breakout. We also retested the 618, bounce from there. Love to see it. Then if we look at this chart as well, guys, we're actually breaking out above resistance, which has always been resistance this cycle. So naturally now we don't want another deviation like we did in 21. We want to see this go crazy up to here towards the 6-7K mark. That's ideal. Now, where could we go in the short term? If we do feel like we're going to consolidate for a bit, either we consolidate up at the top of this range here, or we have a bit of a pullback. Okay, and we can pull back all the way kind of the 3.8, and I'd be pretty comfortable with looking for a long around those levels. But again, I'm long from 3.4K already. I'm long from BTC on 112, so literally I'm way down here. I'm long on Solana at 158. So you can't beat those entries. And where do you get those entries? In GTG. Craig.
That's right. Yeah, look, things are looking pretty good. Look, what you're saying is right. I like, even though I top blasted a lot of the abstract memes,
I did too.
And they still went a lot higher anyway, so it didn't actually matter. In fact, I top blasted the night before last, and I woke up and they were up 50%. I was like, "Fuck, that's great," because I was pretty responsible with my entries. So sort of, I was still like, even though I top blasted, I was still strategic in what and when and like whatever. But yeah, they pulled back. Not surprised they did. Everything's pulling back. But to be honest, it's a good thing because I actually wanted to put more money into things. So I got to take the reason why I top blasted was like, fuck it, I just want more in. And then if it pulls back, and the thing is, I want more anyway. So I was like, well, hopefully it pulls back a bit so I can actually get slightly better entries. And yeah, it looks like I will. Like, we can talk about all the abstract memes later. But as far as the big caps go, gee, I don't know about Sol though, hey. And you and me have been saying this for a while. ETH looks phenomenal. I reckon you and me must have called Ethereum at about 1900, Greeny.
Yeah, we did. I remember the day because we bought. I had to convince you to buy Ethereum. Then I had to convince you to buy a Pudgy. Not that I give financial advice ever, guys, but just as a friend, I was like, Craig, consider this as an opportunity. And Craig's now up 3x on his Pudgy trade. So, and then that's
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I mean, we bought ETH earlier, but look, we have several live streams, we have several videos, we have several clips. We posted about it when I sold majority of my Solana around these levels here at the beginning of this year. And then I basically went all in on Ethereum at about these levels up here. Like, I bought my second Pudgy again. I bought Pengu. That was on Solana, but technically that's an Ethereum derivative because Pengu is now bridged to Abstract. I went balls deep on Abstract. I also bought MOG. I bought SBX. I bought that. And consequently, what happened, it was one of the better trades we've had again this cycle, Craig, is understanding a macro trend it's a far better trade than trying to pick one meme coin or trying to pick one NFT that's going to go well. Understanding macro trades, understanding where the trade is going to go, where the volatility is going to go, where the volume is going to go. If someone can do that, I will respect you. I will follow you because you're giving me analysis that other people aren't looking for. And you and we, Craig, we always look to zig while other people zag. And I think that's true alpha. A lot of people are late to parties. A lot of people follow and fumble in and FOMO into like big green candles, or they see, oh, useless is at 200 or 300 million. It's going to $1 billion. No, bro. That's probably the top. Look for other opportunities. Look for something that no one's talking about, but they will talk about in months to come. So, yeah, very happy about that, Craig. And, mate, you bought a Moonbird overnight. You bought a Moonbird as well. So, big 24 hours for you, Craig.
Yeah, I know. To sell a kidney for that, but hey, they're up $1,000 since I bought. Exactly $1,000. Fuck yeah. Okay, I thought bro. When I bought that, I was like, I'm gonna wake up because I literally. Oh, there he is. There's the gorgeous. That's my one. Fuck, I like him too. He looks angry, man. The pixelated one's good too. I don't know if you can find it, but it looks so fucking angry. Yeah. It's the moodiest one I could find. That was that floor.
It's good. I like the dark. The dark looks slick. I like
the dark on the yellow.
Yeah.
Not quite as good as maybe that Bitcoin orange or whatever that I take a bit of a shining to with my pupper. But no, I do like that one. I spoke to Greeny yesterday and I said, fuck, do I get it? Do I get one of these main ones, one of the Moonbirds, or should I get more mythics? And Greeny was like, no, go for one of the big boys. So I did get one. Thankfully, I've woken up and you guys, America hasn't dumped on me, which is, I'm actually quite, thanks guys. That's the first time in ages you haven't done that to me. But was the announcement not too bad? Or was there none yet?
It was Cato leaderboard, I believe.
Cato leaderboard?
Yeah, they now are going to have Cato leaderboard was one announcement that I saw. Maybe Chuck can fill me in if there was something else. But you got to realize too, Craig, you bought at a good time. Okay. So a lot of people get trading wrong as well. They here's a really good example again in a different asset, and this is an NFT as well. Just quietly, that one is sick. I don't know why it popped up, but no. What I'm looking at here, you don't want to buy into. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try and zoom in.
Yeah, we can a little bit. Yeah.
So like you want to buy during consolidation. You don't want to buy in a big pump like this because there's always a correction. Okay. Same again. You have consolidation, big pump, buy during consolidation, big pump. Consolidation now, Craig, you're in around here again. Bang, we go for that next leg higher. So I mean, after having Spencer on the show last week, it was pretty hard for me not to probably buy a third. Traditionally in NFTs, if you can get to 3, that is truly the alpha, right? Because you can swing trade one, you can be more aggressive with a second, and then you can hold one as well. So yeah, I still think these are a great play. Yeah, so listings very, very steady. Ownership sits around 56%. That's up there with Pudgy's, to be honest. Like that's pretty good.
Ownership, is it? That's quite good.
So, and I mean, like I wish we could have spoken to Spencer for a bit longer, but he had to go. But basically, yeah, like if you listen back to that chat from Friday last week, guys, and like he basically says what you want to hear from a founder. And my only concern with the Moonbirds is time frame. And I think I was chatting to chat about this yesterday about like, are we going to run out of time that he doesn't have enough runway to maybe execute where he wants to in the next year or so? Because like Pudgy's took 3 years to get where they are today. Pengu is already a year ago old nearly. So these things take time. So it is certainly the one thing on my mind. But Craig, I'm pretty bullish on it.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously me too. It took me a bit longer to sort of come around. I wish I'd come around at about the 7K mark, but I guess you get the price you deserve, don't you? But after having Spence on the show, I'm bullish, and I thought about it and being superstitious. I thought, fuck, every founder I've had,
exactly,
on the show has giga pumped from our show, and I'm like, either this is the one time it doesn't happen, or I don't know, it's coincidence. But I'm a bit superstitious, so I was like. And just like what you said, I was like, man, these are the main part of this collection. I've got kind of the beta play, which is not a bad thing. That's fine. But I thought if I want to get the lion's share of the rewards or whatever's coming in this ecosystem's way through what's probably the last of the bull run, I've got to take a risk. I thought to myself, I was like, fuck it, I've got to take a risk. And you said it as well. You're like, look, what's the worst case that happens? You buy it and it dumps 30% or whatever, and you lose a couple of grand.
Yeah. But yeah, because the upside's way higher. Like the upside's a 2x minimum, in my opinion.
So yeah, okay, I lose 3 grand or I make 20 grand possibly. So 320, I was like, yeah, I'll go for it's actually the same as the Pudgies when I bought. It's kind of the same thesis.
Yeah.
He speaks very similar to Luca. He's very well connected. The way he spoke, I like the fact he didn't even try to hype it, man. Not really. Like
execution.
He didn't do the classic things that founders will say, like it's coming around the corner or there's a token. If anything, I felt like he doesn't want to say anything, which is kind of good. He's kind of like Luca. I think he understands that cadence is important and speed of delivery is important. But I think he also understands that consistency, as we know, is very important. And because trust was lost, that's why I think Mondays, he's decided there's going to be something coming every Monday, because I think that's a way for them to show the community that they're not leaving like what happened last time. So he's putting his balls on the line. He's also, funny enough, a dude that was trading NFTs with me back in 21, 22. So I was like, man, this is a dude that's been around a long time. Him and I had interacted, funny enough, just casually, trading NFTs between each other. So he's always I didn't realize that, but he was in the trenches with me before I even knew who he was. So I was like, okay, this dude's just a normal dude as well, who obviously, if he was in the trenches with me trading NFTs, he gets it. He has to get it.
Like, bro, you made 10 mil on Pudgies. Like,
so I'm like, dude, you're in the trenches with me and now you've got tens of millions of dollars. I reckon you might be able to pull this off. And also obviously being friends with Luca and stuff, that probably bodes pretty well. And it seems like Moonbirds and Pudgies might have a pretty close connection in some ways. They seem to kind of, some of the branding, they seem to do things together. Pudgy seems to mention them sometimes. It's like, it's like this other collection they refer to sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether that means anything, I don't know. Maybe it's just a sign of respect from one guy to the other. But I think as far as NFTs, if you're looking to grab something other than a Bored Ape, a punk actually probably, but the punks, it's the affordability that's the issue. It's for me, it's got to be either Pudgies. The only issue with Pudgies now is the price points. I understand it's just ridiculous.
Well, it's 100 grand. Exactly.
When I bought it for like $35,000, I fucking you have a little moment where your sphincter tuckers, man. And I had to go. I remember that's when my house was falling apart. We had an Airbnb. Remember, I had to go get the laptop. And then I've gone back to my wife and gone, I just spent almost 40 grand on a picture, and she's like, fuck, which is like, not much cheaper than our car. So when you think about it like that, it's like shit. But luckily, fast forward, I don't know how long I've had it, 4 months. And I worked
around April, wasn't it?
It might have been about April. So I worked it out last night, as bad karma as this is, and I was up 65,000 Australian dollars, which is, that's ginormous, dude. My actual goal was 70K for the kitchen. I needed 70, so I'm 5K. I might even be high now. What are they now? They might be up.
They're at 96,000 Australian dollars.
Okay, about the same anyway. So
you're up 60-ish.
So now I've got to reevaluate my take profit point, man. It used to be, it was around here. Now I'm like, what do you think, Greeny? Do I take the 70K as soon as it hits and leave, or do you reckon I stay greedy for 100?
No, you stay greedy, mate.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
I spoke with Chad about this yesterday, and I think for me, my target is, I know you're gonna, like, it's still 2x from here, but my target's 200K Australian. If it gets to 200K Australian, which it did go higher than that pre-TGE for Pengu, that's where I think I have to take profit, because that's a $250,000 here, not a quarter, a fifth of a million, and that's enough for a house deposit, chat. So like, that's ridiculous for one, and that's just one exposure that I have, right? Like, that's silly.
Well, Australian or US?
Australian. So That would be, if I do some math really quickly just to work out. So 200 AD to USD is 130 US, which say 130 US is, say ETH is what, 500. So pushing up a little bit higher, that's 28 ETH. Yeah. So but naturally, if they get to 25 to 30 ETH, as much as I love the pudgies, as much as I would love to have it, longer term, I know he's going to reward big pudgies as well. We speculated on that yesterday with chat. I mean, if you look at the multiple interviews, I watched the Rand interview yesterday from Crypto Banter as well, and yeah, big pudgies will be rewarded.
Not a bad interview, huh? I
thought
that
was, dude, it's the biggest channel in crypto. Like, that's huge. That's huge.
When I saw that, I was just licking my lips, dude, because like, whatever you think of Rand, whatever.
I'm impartial. Yeah.
So am I. I'm in between. It was actually quite a good interview, and I think Rand ran quite a good interview with Luca. As much as I think sometimes he's a bit chilly, but you know what? People could say that about us too. So you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt. But it was a great interview. Rand's got a great office, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I just love the way Luca talks, man. I'd love to work with that dude.
And Chad agrees with you. I agree. The second point, which Eli brought up last week as well, is the marketing element of Luca compared to Spencer is the one point that you do need to think about as well, because Luca is just so fucking smart in like when you listen to the way he speaks in terms of like the knowledge, like, and Finn, when we brought Finn on, I was like, wow, because like those two guys, like, and Finn's been an understudy to Luca now for probably over a year. Like,
he's going to go so far, that dude.
He's going to go so far.
I need to follow his coattails. We need to keep it going.
I know. Need to keep him in there. Need to keep him in our good books. I like just the way they think about things in so many different ways, right? Like, a common person only thinks about themselves. A better a more knowledgeable person thinks about themselves, maybe the customers, maybe the broader public. But these founders are thinking about things that you don't even think about. So that it's back end, it's front end stuff. It's okay, well, we want to build this for this reason. It's this future problem that we're already trying to solve. We're trying to be the first of this particular wave. We've done this with this. We bought this at the low. Like, there's so much that I was just like, it will be a sad day when I have to sell my pudgy, but I think I have to. If I hadn't got scammed, Craig, I probably could have kept the pudgy. Unless I hit some crazy trade that makes me 250 grand, I probably have to sell the pudgy.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I'm the same. I don't want to sell mine. It would be such a pain to change the PFP again and all that stuff. But like you said,
it is what it is. Yeah,
it is what it is. And when it's $250,000 or $150,000, I can't, because I've got to look my wife in the face and my son in the face and say, you could have had $200,000 to make the family's life easier, or I kept this bird picture. It's just not nothing. I can't explain to them why I'd keep it.
I like any good trader thinks about downside risk. Like, I know these will dump TG. Like, it'll be a bear market. They'll probably go back.
Greeny. And maybe I will.
They'll go back to 80, 10 ETH, whatever it is. I'll sell my ETH and I'll say it's like, well, not even ETH. Like, ETH maybe, you know what, actually, and I want to speak about this too, Craig, is Ethereum, the bullishness I am on Ethereum moving forward as well, like, and actually hodling Ethereum and BTC now, like, for years to come, I think is true alpha at this point in time. But yeah, guys, like, exactly, like chat's saying as well, like, you need to take profits. Like, that is, like, I'm about to release a YouTube video tonight about the mistakes that I made in my first 2 cycles, and it was never taking profits. And Craig, we've been able to take profits this cycle. My Mad Lad trade, my BTC Puppets trade, my Solana trade, my Mog trade, all of that. Like, so many examples. During euphoria, during when people were like, nah, Greeny, you're an idiot, bro. I want to do it one more time with the pudgy. I want to do it one. It's just, it's hard. It'll be a hard decision.
The other reason why I think I've got to sell it is because what I will be able to do, just say figuratively, with that 200 grand, it may never get to that, maybe whatever, doesn't really matter. The point still stands. What I can do with that 200 is pretty crazy, man. And what I mean by that is trading. I can then enter another 10 trades. Well, I'll back myself in 6 and 7 of them to probably triple my money. So I think I can turn that 200 into $1 million, man.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can take one pudgy to $1 million in the next say, couple of years.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
Yeah, with that 200 grand, if I just buy Bitcoin at the bottom, bro, in the bear, I don't even have to trade, bro. And I reckon I'll finish. I mean, from the low of Bitcoin next cycle to the high next cycle, let's say Bitcoin does a 5x instead of a 7. We're at it. Sorry, probably at an 8x at the moment from the bottom. If it does a 5x, it's $1 million from 200 grand. And that's probably quite an easy, let's be conservative. Let's say it does 3x.
Yeah.
That's 600,000.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to really trade. Like, I just put it in and wait. And
you can DTA in too. Like, once you start to see the market like correcting a bit, or it doesn't even have to dump. You can just see it going sideways. That's the time to reaccumulate a bit of BTC. So
and that's quite easy to do, right? Like, well, it felt, well, I didn't. I sort of executed it, so I'm quite comfortable. I'm not prepared to ride a 200K NFT down when I could put 200 grand in Bitcoin. Bro, I can sleep on Bitcoin for the next decade. I don't give a shit what the price is. So yeah, I think peace of mind's important for traders as well. That's probably something.
That's the wrong. I clicked the wrong one.
Punks, yeah.
So this is the one. Oh, dude, it's gonna take me to the eBay site. Goddamn. This is the one NFT. Obviously, I did own one, and I had to sell it because I got scammed. But this is the one I would consider buying in a bear market again. Is a punk.
Same. I think I possibly will.
Even if these get like that's my punk right there. So the guy's listed at 250K. So
what did you get for 40 ETH? I think.
Yeah, I got mine maybe a little bit more. So I bought it for 46 ETH, bro.
83 grand.
83. So I would have been up 3x on the trade in 4 months, but less than 4 months. But that is exactly when I got scammed. Exactly when I got scammed, basically around that period of time. So,
yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, that's not me. That's where I sold it for. Sorry, I bought it for 41 ETH, Craig. There you go. So ETH was a little bit higher. So I bought it on high. So I did buy it before my scam. There you go.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it wasn't a floor one either. So there you go. But so I actually made 5.3 ETH on the trade, and of course I held that ETH. So GG's, I did make profit on the trade, even though I lost 10 grand of US unrealized. But well, you win some and you lose some. This punk I'm very happy with that punk when I saw it on the floor. But I think this is the one NFT I do look to maybe accumulate next cycle in the bear again. I think because we've noted one punk was it was about one BTC was 0.8 of a punk. Now it's 2. Now it's basically two BTC is one punk. Like, that's nuts, right?
They perform pretty well, haven't they? And
they could have a treasury coming. They could have a treasury or something coming, Craig, is the one catalyst, really. Because
these have kind of silently moved up. I know there are some days where I see people going, oh, there's been a punk's sweep, and you'll see 10 go at a time. But these are kind of quite silent. Just, I don't know, man. You don't see punks all over the timeline. But I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. I just mean these just keep on trucking on. Like, that's why I think it's a good hold, because it doesn't need announcements.
Yeah.
It doesn't need anything. And that's like Bitcoin for me.
Yeah.
Bitcoin doesn't, there's just no announcements internally. Not that it can't be internally, there's no company. But that's what I like about Bitcoin. It's almost indestructible because there's no CEO. There's no one that needs to announce anything.
Exactly.
And I feel the same with punks. What needs to be said?
Yeah,
and that's,
exactly.
That's the value, isn't it? The more you realize that, you go, fuck, that's probably a pretty good buy, as you worked out 5 months ago.
Yeah, I know. It was an easy buy at 80K. I knew it would be a good trade. I just knew it.
Very good trade. That would have been. But you'll get it again, though, I reckon, dude.
Well, I've made it, and that's the thing. Like, I've sold it for 40 something ETH. I have made more money than what it's worth today. So GG's. And mainly that's due because of Abstract, to be honest. So massive shout out to Abstract. But speaking of Abstract, let's move our conversation over there, Craig.
Hey, dude, this has been crazy, bro. This is another shout out to Greeny and I. We were absolutely drumming on about Abstract Memecoins and Abstract for fucking ages. I mean, you guys coming from our viewers on Abstract won't care, but the viewers on X were probably like, shut up, like Solana, and now the best bit, bro, is people are coming, bro, and some shilling it.
Yeah.
Like you and me were saying, eventually enough liquidity is going to come here that the big names cannot resist calling this. And Anson calling this, I was just like, thank you, Lord. There we go. That's a big block to have fallen for me. And I'm like, let the fucking come in, everyone. My bags are packed. Everyone come in. The top coin's like 20 mil. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. But exactly that. Like, I mean, like when you think about it.
40 mil, sorry.
But like when you think about it, like it's still so early. Like there's still only like 12 mil of volume over there, and like those sorts of things. So naturally, there's just a tremendous upside.
So that was actually done bloody well, though.
Yeah,
I rotated out of this, but maybe I shouldn't have.
But yeah, exciting times, mate. Okay, so AppStart pullback here. I spoke about this. Oh no, I didn't really speak about this yesterday, so we can probably talk about it. But basically, my thinking is, again, you could buy if you're a whale or you want to come in, you want to have exposure to abstract. Probably buying this makes a lot of sense. If you want more XP for your money to go further, you do have to take more risk and go down the risk curve. So, and I'm going to release a video in the coming days about XP. Cool. But basically, it's like, if you only hold $2,000 of this, you're not going to get good XP. If you hold $2,000 of something else that's a little bit lower, you'll get better XP for that because it's equally distributed a bit higher. So, and a big thing that, like we discussed at the start of the show is XP is rewarded for holding, not for trading. So don't forget that.
I wonder if there's a multiplier they apply. I saw something a couple of weeks ago that said, so I don't know if this is a rumor. Actually, this will be a rumor, whether it's true or not. I don't know.
Great and FUD on the time.
But someone was saying that selling has a negative impact on XP. I don't know if that's just I don't know where that came from. I can't remember. But it did make me wonder whether things like that are taken into account. And to be honest, if I was writing the scripting for that, I don't know how to even word that. I'm no dev. I would actually take that into account.
Yeah.
I would probably reward holders higher than I would traders. So, and that goes against me. I am a trader, so I don't want to say that, but that's what I do. I probably reward retards the most. They just hold versus like people that whatever. But I'm going off tangent. My God, that was a good play. Thank you. How much? Well, I think you did a 39x on this last I looked, Greeny.
39x.
I think it was something like that because I looked on GTG at the REKT scan and you scanned it. I think it was like 200K or something.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think I bought a little bit later than that though.
Did you?
So,
Did you? Yeah. Okay, maybe just a 30K then, but yeah, pretty impressive to be honest. I think even I got like I don't know what I've got X on there, whether it's a 5X, 10X, or whatever. But God, I top blasted the other day and I remember thinking, fuck, I hope this doesn't hurt. I woke up and already doubled. I was like,
yeah.
What's this?
So Finn did. I do want reactive XP at some point. Just need to make sure it's not game super hard. So that's pretty cool. That would be cool. So like,
I make XP daily,
daily or bonuses. I don't know if you could make XP daily. I think that would be too. I think that would take away from the people who have been on the platform for a long time, right? I think I would personally avoid that. Is my opinion.
I don't know if daily is the best move, and I think you might find volatility increases.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. But Craig, what's on your radar to buy, mate? I mean, I've marked it out this morning at GTG already. We had a live stream this morning, but I don't know. Like historically, what we've seen with a lot of abstract memes is that they rarely go below even like the 382 more recently. Even this low down here only went to the 236. So we might get a bigger pullback depending on what majors are doing at this period of time, but we'll keep an eye on this. But yeah, mate, a few big sell-offs as you can. Like whales distributing their tokens out to new holders is healthy for the charts. You don't want many people holding these big bags because they have to sell eventually. But which ones are on your radar? And talk to me about why.
On my radar is God. The reason being, obviously, just I like the art. I like the team behind it. I like the chart. I like the volume. I kind of keep an eye on that. Yeah. And just the way it's moved has been nice. I just like the way the team's active. They pump out art very quickly. They're quite time sensitive. So if something happens in the world, the artist neshes straight away onto it. It's really drawn by the next day. Yeah. So they just finger on the pulse. The team's very sincere. Like they've reached out to me in DMs, and they haven't reached out to me in DMs to offer me anything, man. In fact, I put up a post. saying I want to buy OTC, and not one team member gave me any or even sold anything, bro. So I couldn't even get cheap coins from the team. So if the team's not willing to sell me big bags, that's actually a really bullish sign, man.
It is good to see.
They wouldn't sell to me. I didn't ask them, but they didn't offer either. In fact, shout out to them. They reached out, and we will be doing a giveaway soon for God to some of our viewers, Greeny. They're going to chuck us a bunch of coins, about $1 million worth, they said. I think they said that. Jokes, everyone. But we will be running a competition. So a big shout out to the team there. They did reach out, and even though they didn't want to sell me OTC coins, they are happy to look after our viewers. So that's it. That's actually even better, really.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
So, sorry, God. And the other one I'm really bullish on that I've been going hard at is REKT. Once again, chart moves well. I like the fact it's kind of like the opposite of Abster. So obviously the evil side. I kind of like the edginess of it. I find their memes pretty funny. I actually think, as far as the account on the timeline goes, they're the funniest by far. Actually, by far. I did Luca buy this?
He bought REKT. I think he bought God. He bought a few other ones as well.
So that's also the reasons why I say that, and it's also one of the reasons I rotated from Guna heavily into God and REKT. Actually, is because he didn't buy Guna. Not that I don't like Guna. It was just looking at the Guna chart. It looks like it wants to break down to me. If you want to bring that one up, Greeny, and let me know what you think. But it just looks very different to those other two I just mentioned.
Yeah, it's ranging.
It's ranging now. So I am keeping my eye on it, and I actually do want to go back into this. I just wanted to see what public perception was because Luca didn't buy it. And funny enough, I'm glad I rotated because, actually I'm not. Guna actually held up okay. But the money that I took from Guna and put in REKT and God, both those other two gigacent, dude. So it was the right choice to rotate.
Yeah.
But I think I need to hedge my bets and come back into this because I still think the meme's good. I just wanted to not. This was my heaviest hold.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw Luca not buy it, I was like, fuck, I can't not have my heaviest. I can't have my heaviest hold in a coin that he hasn't blessed. That's just
that's fair. Yeah, it's interesting why he didn't do it. I was speculating with chat yesterday a bit about it.
Maybe it's with IP, someone said.
Yeah, I think it could be IP. Like that's his Pudgy, isn't it? In the IP as well. And that's Saucy, isn't it? And that's Eli, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I
didn't even notice that, dude.
Isn't it Eli? Am I wrong? Am I out to lunch? But that's Eli. That's Eli, Luca, and Saucy, correct?
Eli, where's my allocation, brother? What's going on?
I don't know. I know it's just something I've noticed as well. But like, I still hold. Yeah, it's my third largest holding on Abstract. Because I still, it's a very strong meme.
I think it's great. That's why I actually want back in. I sold it, and I'm glad I did it pump. But now I'm like, I still like it.
Yeah,
I want to be back in. I've actually got. The money that I put on the sideline to buy in, I deployed half. So I've still got a half my money that I want to put back in. So these pullbacks we're seeing now
are good.
Like REKT, I'm almost just about to buy because I think it's just about to tap the 236, not far off.
Which is a 24% pullback for everyone. Like, I know it doesn't look like a lot on a chart, but that's 24%.
It doesn't. And also on God, it's just tapped the 236. And if you look on God, it taps the 236. It actually went below and got sucked straight up by buyers, bro. So the buy pressure on these coins is quite. Although it got smacked down hard, it got bought up. Your chart looks. What are you on? You're on the 3 daily. I can't see it. No, you're not.
I'm on the 12-hour. I'm on the 12-hour.
12-hour. So I do like the fact that God got bought up there. I'm gonna buy some God and REKT both at the 236. Guna, I'm actually hoping, bro, breaks down a little bit lower, but I don't know. I need to get.
He said they updated the banner today. I swear this banner was like that a few days ago. So I don't know. Are you being shady, Eli? You being shady,
Eli,
right
you're
now,
on the team, Eli. And if you were, why don't you give me the tap? No, actually, I got it, man. Eli told us about that coin fucking early.
That's Finn. Is it Finn's? Is it Finn's? Eli got into that early. But is that Finn's Pudgy? Is it?
Yeah, but that's Eli on the left, isn't it?
I swear it's Eli on the left. Yeah,
The
it is
do-rag.
Finn's Pudgy. It is Finn's Pudgy. My apologies. My apologies. Yes.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, I think good. I actually think still a good meme, and I think good. Even if Luca hasn't bought it, it's not the be all and end all.
Yeah.
I was just worried every other holder would care. I actually don't care that much. I don't. What Luca buys and sells, actually, I don't think necessarily.
No, I don't think it's a like. It's something. Okay.
It
Where
will
it
affect the market, but it's not the be all
correct.
and end all.
Where it becomes alpha is in the chart like alpha, right? Where he bought lower and this absolutely sent, right? So something like this, right? When it's a higher market cap, then yeah, naturally. But
I
like
got offered OTC of that before the pump at a good.
Oh, bro, I bought a lot at the pump. Yeah. Like basically, I saw him buy this. I looked at all the other memes. I was like, you know what? This is so undervalued for those other ones. So I sold a little bit yesterday, but or the day before. But yeah, so I bought a lot here, like for $3,000 worth.
Oh man, I went into the chat going, anyone selling OTC, blah blah blah, and the team, alpha team or big holders said to me, Craig, come to us anytime. We'll look after you.
Oh, legends, bro.
And I was like, yeah, I'll look at it later. And I've gone on the mad hunt for the ones I actually wanted. And then I seen that pump and that absolutely broke my heart, bro. I would have been up, I don't even know. But anywho, my bad for not backing the team. That's actually a fucking my fault.
I've spoken to these, and like the reason I was happy to ape a bit of money into this is because I've spoken to these guys on Spaces a few times as well.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What did it pump by off the bottom there? What's that go? What did it
go?
Dude,
270K to 1.7 million.
Okay. Good. Good. Just an XA, not much.
I'm not going to be mean here, but Eli owns a stupid amount of this.
Does he?
Yeah, and he wants to buy more. I'm like, bro, you can't. Like,
you need to buy every coin Eli's in heavy, buy. Because he will support. He will.
Yeah, he's not going to sell.
That's the best. Like, yeah, he's incredible for the space. He's probably half the reason these coins are doing so well. He's probably got support held up at 2 million on every one of these coins, man.
Yeah, fair play. I mean,
God bless you, Eli.
He said he methodically bought alpha. I don't know what you mean by methodically bought alpha.
I like the way
as in I or Luca bought methodically. I don't know what you mean by that.
I don't think Luca bought methodically. I think Luca one clipped. How much did Luca buy of it?
Only like 0.1 ETH of all of these.
Ah, Luca, come on, man. Fuck, send this shit.
Yeah, Luca. Okay, yeah.
Luca should be buying 10 ETH of each of these and gigas. Nah, he'll get in trouble. I know.
That's insider trading if I've ever seen it.
A couple of $100 is actually, I think, fair game, bro. I think if you're a founder and you fuck around with pennies like that, I don't care. It's all good.
No, same. Agreed. And I mean, he did say recently on one of his interviews, I think it was maybe like 3 interviews ago, he said he needs to lead the memes of Abstract. Like, he understands that it's like kind of his job to be like, yeah, I support these memes, right? Because otherwise people are still speculating. Yeah. So
I like the fact. I think they need to give, those ticks or those stars to the coins they back, which I think they do, don't they?
Yeah.
They give a blue tick. Is it a gold tick as well to some of them?
I think gold tick's only Pengu and ETH from memory.
Okay. So okay. That's the gold standard, which is their standard, and then from there it goes to the next tick. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, dude. I like the way they're doing it.
Yeah. So there's a few other lower cap ones. I'm not going to bring them up because I don't want to pump and dump them. But Genie, Meow, and Pudgy Invest. Like, okay, Pudgy Invest and Genie are kind of building similar products in a way where it's like trading analytics, cool products. So I'm more than happy to support those two collections or meme coins. Meow's more of a swing trade potentially. We'll see how that team and that trade goes as well. I have seen now, guys, be careful because I have seen a very dominant Solana meme appear on the top volume today on Abstract. So there will be a lot of grifters that come across and buy a shit ton of the low caps, shill it to you in your DMs, shill it to you in groups, shill it to you in your comment section, and then say, I'm not a grifter. So bullshit, shut the fuck up and stop being a grifter is the first thing. But yeah, just be careful because do run a check. If you see a meme coin run up very aggressively on a particular day, run it, like literally type in the same meme over on the search bar and see how many times it's been created on Solana or Base or AVAX or wherever it is. And I promise you, that'll save you a lot of money. So those are sort of strategies that I'm just keeping an eye on at the moment of time. We'll look at S&P in a sec. What was the other one I wanted to bring up? Cyclops as well. We'll talk about that. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, Eli said he can't. Yeah, he methodically bought because he can't buy a lot of them because he can't sell them. Yeah, that I agree. We all know that. Yeah, we all know that. All right. So blah blah blah. Someone asked about Poly. Personally, like if you caught it early, great. But same again. Like this for me, it's no disrespect to people who hold it. Like some of them are great creators, some of them are great people, but it's the same posse who have held control supply, market making it in a way, I think, honestly, inorganically for a while. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, not creating FUD, but it did break support. I'm just not interested in this. Same thesis as Abstar. If you want to just buy and hold, probably not a bad bet. If you want to maybe swing trade, make more money, something like God, something like REKT, who have like community vibes, who are very busy on socials, who are more than like a mascot or Pengu's wife. Like, though, I've said this from the start, those memes will always do better than ones that are forced. Like a forced meme never does well, Craig. So that's at least my opinion. Craig has the nicest teeth I've ever seen.
Tyler, thanks, Tyler. I'm trying to think if I know who you are.
We need a Colgate sponsor. Can anyone at Colgate? We'd love the Colgate to sponsor the channel.
I would love a Colgate sponsor. I'm just going to go let my dog out quickly, Greeny. He's crying because my wife just left and he's cracking the shits. And I'll try to get, oh, come here, mate. Oh, let me, one sec. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, so basically, I don't know. I just think there's better upside potential with the other tokens that have momentum and those sorts of things. Now, S&P, again, very strong meme. Did they release a video? Someone not tag me, but someone mentioned that before, that they put us in the video again. Dude, they can't be using our content without royalties. All right, hold on. Let's have a look. When did they post it? Let's see. Is this the one from 57 minutes ago? Okay, let's have a look. I'm just watching it really quickly. Did they do it? Oh, that's... Oh, Craig. Yeah, Craig's in it. Craig. Okay, Craig, you're in this video, bro.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I just don't want it to be too loud, chat. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay. Wait, am I going to get demonetized?
I need some allocation, team, for this.
Ready? Oh, I tried to get you.
Did it go past? Is that my head? Look at me. Hang on, I'll screenshot it. Yeah, I need that. Got it. Fuck yeah. Look how pink my lips are. Same on this.
Who else is in this? Cigar, Death,
Hey, there's Eli.
Zaddy, God.
That is you?
Yeah, bro.
That looks cool with the green microphone too. That looks
fun. There we go. We'll screenshot that bad boy as well. Oh, goodness. Oh, and
hey, the penguin got in. Hey, me again. Let's go. Your penguin got a couple of shouts. Good on you.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are doing a good job. Makes me happy to hold. I did sell a little bit over the weekend.
Bro, when we were that day I was away, I was at that beach house.
Should I comment royalties?
Yeah, an aloe, eh? Where's the fuck my aloe? I haven't been seeing aloe in quite some time, teams. So we bought it on stream, and I bought $100 worth, and it ended up being worth like 400, man. I was like, fuck, why didn't I just... Anyway, one of those stories. But I rotated a little bit out into REKT and all that. But I will go back in here. But I actually, it's good you brought this chart up. I just wanted to... It's almost a buy, but I just want to see what it does here.
Yeah, if it holds this, then it could break high. If it doesn't, then we watch 1.4, 1.7. So I took profits as well. Like I think I'll be I am going to take profits. Okay, so don't get angry at me for taking profits, because any smart trader would. I just wanted my initials out, I'm pretty sure, on this, and maybe a little bit of profit. So I can't remember. I think I'm slightly in profit now.
I was just reading a comment. Someone said the sponsor should be Colgate and Purina. What's Purina?
Isn't Purina the dog brand?
Like, what's Purina? Is it dog shoes or something for your teeth? Anyway, S&P, cool videos. There's nothing else like it on Abstract. Very soul-like.
Even ETH, like, to be honest, Craig, as well.
Like I like the fact. Well, I don't know if I like the fact, but it's interesting the fact that you got ETH and Sol meme coin traders in it, which is real weird. Which means I'm guessing the team who did this probably comes from there. Because they brought a few friends across that I know, and those people didn't just end up there by mistake. Put it that way, but good signs. And don't get me wrong, the people they're good people. They're just traders, but they'll send this. Well, I'm not saying they'll send it high, but they probably will.
Well, they'll hold, right? They'll hodl because they know how early it can be to something like this, and this is exactly what ETH was like for a long time. And then like Solana, like if you've traded meme coins on Solana but nowhere else, you literally are going to probably struggle on Abstract because it's very different, very different. It's
very different, and it's
OG Ethereum vibes is what Abstract meme coins are like.
Move slow. What I like about them is it moves slow, and they can be slow to catch bids, and then all of a sudden they can catch bids. It's very much like Ethereum memes back in the day. Back in the day when the urgency to get in first isn't as great. You've got time. People just don't buy things for ages, and then it goes boff. So it's quite good because the urgency or timing of the call isn't as important with these. Like, in other words, I can be in GTG and be like, "Hey guys, I think REKT looks great," and you've probably got days to buy it. Whereas, so a Solana one, if I put a notification up, bro, if you buy it 20 minutes later, you're probably late. In fact, I might be out by then. I don't know.
Which is why there's two ways I like to trade Solana memes. It's high time frame swing trades, which will play out over days, weeks, months, right?
Yeah.
Or it's the volume trade like we called on Boss last week, where it's like, okay, it's so obvious, even at 11 million, this is going to run because it is, Twitter is all over this. Okay. Hold accounts going up. There's so much volume on this. There's so much eyes on this. There's derivatives upon derivatives upon derivatives of that meme. It's going to run. Then of course it is going to dump eventually, but you can catch that runner on the day and make a pretty good profit. He then actually came out, created a meme coin, it pumped and it dumped. Yeah, it pumped and dumped. Classic grifter, bro. Classic grifter. Realized you went viral.
What happened to the OG coin once?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it died. I'm pretty sure it dumped, yeah.
It would, because as soon as someone does that, it fucks the community coin, which is a shame, dude.
I mean, like the way to probably, even though Haley Welsh went about it the wrong way with the people that she worked with, the way to go about, if you go viral, you need to do it like her. Be strategic, be slow, maintain momentum, but also go, okay, I'll do like close, maybe I'll do a potty. Milk it. I'll speculate on a token that's not immediate, right? If you do a token pump and dump and it goes to shit, bro, people go, see you later, bro.
People are pissed off now, right? Like, people are like, fuck yeah, I didn't make money. Yeah, I know. He could have done plushies. He could have spoken to Luke, who got into Walmart. Like, Lego. Like,
he could have leaned into that so much better. He could have leaned into it. Like, because like you had Doodles, you had like Azuki doing like stuff about him, like creating. It was like, bro, he could have leaned into the IP of that very well. He could have, but it is what it is. I mean,
what did his meme go to? The one he did?
I'm not sure. This one's at 7 mil and it hit 45 mil. Does anyone have the CA of the other one? It's hard to know, man. I don't know. There's so many here. I need the proper CA, so I can't comment.
Look at that brutal price action.
Yeah.
The recovery down, and then just dump.
I know, it's crazy. But that's why I like Abstract memes. They're slower moving, which is fantastic, and it's a good opportunity.
Much easier. Anywhere else you're looking in the market at the moment?
No, not really. So yeah, I bought a third Moonbird yesterday. I like having 3. I think that's a smart trade in itself. Right. I probably would just DCA. You know what? A pullback now is good. I might deploy some more capital, to be honest, from the bank, because the bank, again, my money's not doing anything in the bank. So potentially I am becoming interested in the pullback, stuff like Hyperliquid, stuff like Sui, but Sui's just consolidating for too long. So, I mean, Hyperliquid actually looks very good here. Not going to lie. Is this a retest before we go? Absolutely bananas, chat. Could be live on the show. Don't know. Wait and see. But these are the sort of things that I'm interested in, Craig, at this point in time.
Did Cool Cats get acquired?
Oh, no. Show me. Do you have a tweet?
Someone's saying it in Abstract chat. That's a bit late, but have you guys spoken about the Cool Cats acquisition?
No, I haven't seen it. So bring it up. Let's see. Let's take a look.
That would be quite big. I know you don't mind that collection. I don't either. Have they done anything? Cool.
And no, nothing. Who is this? Just FUD from someone?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find anything. Chat. Does anyone know? Fuck, I can't see shit.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nah.
All right. Oh yeah, Zora went pretty bonkers. Now let's talk about this. Actually, yeah. I again, you can't be on everything. You can't be over on every little like opportunity. You can cover as many as you want. But Zora is a platform that I believe creators create their own kind of like. Is it like Pump Fun? I don't know. Hold on. Where is
Zora?
it? Yeah. Why can I not like? Do I have to connect a wallet to access this site or what? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can do anything here. It's a social network. Blah, blah, blah. No, okay. Is that like, can I only like look at the site if I'm connected to a wallet? Like, who's a big creator on here, guys?
Is Zora is it Farcaster? Is it the
I don't
same
know.
thing?
Is it the same thing or different?
Because I'm on Farcaster. I wonder if you're on.
Nah, this is Zora. Zora's a new thing. This is what I mean. I haven't even looked at this. Base app goes public. Yeah, it's building on Base.
Oh, Memecoin Cool Cats.
Memecoin. Yeah, I mean, like they've partnered with everyone. So I
feel like Memecoin's invested in like everything, eh?
Okay, so you need to connect a wallet to connect to look at Zora. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that at this point in time. But yeah, this one's been vibing, Craig, over the past couple of months or so. Like this one has been a really good opportunity. It's up 12x in the past month. So yeah, there's opportunities out there across other opportunity chains and whatnot. So Base, I feel like Base and Abstract are the best opportunities at the moment.
Same.
Or
do we need to be there, Greeny, on
Zora?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think it's just creator coins though, is my understanding. It's like so again, it's the same vibe as like buying someone's Pump Fun token. Like I don't know.
You see, that's just not that interesting to me.
I don't like that. I just don't like that.
Like I don't want to buy coins of notable people. I don't even want one of me, man. Like, give me funny, cool shit, not fucking normal people's. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Oh, Soldier Boy's there, of course he is. Oh, God. That guy, man. How does he have the time to grift so much? You think he should be? If he maybe he should just practice his fucking. What does he do? Rap? Is he a rapper? Chat. Here we go. Is Zora? Is the actual ticker Zora?
Yes.
Launch your creator coin and turn posting into earning. It's just like, man, what's different with this?
Yeah, to Pump Fun. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So yeah, I mean, GG's if you want to do that, but I'm personally, I'm not too interested in that.
I see who's there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, outside that, I mean, yeah, maybe we just cut it there. That's an hour show. That's good alpha. Consistently doing that. We don't want to waste too much of our time, but more so be exhausted, Craig.
Oh yeah, look, we've got a big XP day. That's tomorrow
with Eli. That'll be a long stream.
Yeah, so that'll be a 3-hour fucking marathon. So that'll be good. So get your glucose packs in and have your camel pack ready to go. And pee in a bottle. But yeah, Abstract Day tomorrow. I'm excited to see what the Memecoin will do for XP. Obviously, you and Eli had Rockstar days. You might hit 100K, Greeny.
I might hit 100K, chat, and I might hit platinum.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Oh, joining about only 155 people who are on there already. So,
bro, that's such a good achievement. Like that. What's your strat when you hit?
Sell everything.
Perfect answer.
Dump all the charts.
Yeah.
Dump my penguin into bids.
Same, I'm out. Imagine that, hey, no more streams. Streams just stop.
Nah, Chad, I love this industry too much.
I'll keep on the app too.
No, it'll be interesting. I think, if anything, I'll just take the same approach. Buy and hold the memes that I like for longer term. I'm buying and holding only Gigaverse ROMs. It's the only game I play every day.
Yeah.
But if I hit platinum, then I'll be like, okay, well, now it might be time to scale a little bit of profit along the way. If we do see that next leg up, and I'm talking like Retsburn got at 20 million. I'm not leaving probably before that. So that's when I start to consider maybe taking some profit off the table. But I mean, GG's, it'll be very interesting. I'll put up guys, keep an eye on my Twitter, go follow, because I'll put up a little cheeky week in GTG for free if you can guess my XP. I'll be friendly. I'll make it within 1,000. I usually make it within 500, and there's a few people that get close, but not quite. But there have been 2 winners since I've done maybe 5 of these. So it does happen more often than not. But yeah, I'll do within 1,000 this week because I'm actually genuinely interested to see how high I go this week. And Craig, your Giga Chad roll, I would assume it might not take, it might boost you this week. I hope it does. If not, it'll probably be next week.
Yeah. I think probably next week's when I get the rewards of that bad boy. So that's nice. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether the extra meme coins I put in give me a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
Hoping for about 50K plus, and then further on from there towards the 70K. Maybe more, bro. Maybe I should just go fucking giga ham. What's like just get, because I kind of think now I'm like, fuck, just get platinum done. Just get it done. The sooner I get it done, I almost feel the sooner like pressure's relieved and the trader in me can come out more.
I think I agree. And I think also with platinum, I think, okay, we've speculated on this quite a lot, chat. What do we think? Like what? Eli reckons he's hitting 300K. I probably back that, bro. I do back that. I think there'll only be max 1,000 people that get to platinum. So again, like you can't, like anyone that says, oh, they're going to get 6 figures or they're going to get 50 grand, whatever. Like you just don't know. You really don't know what platinum are going to get. So we'll see. But yeah, pumped to chat tomorrow. But sorry, I'm just reading chat.
That's right.
That is getting clipped. Okay, I don't know. Oh yeah, what am clip that, make it go viral. Let's go. Hey, and if you want to be paid for it, join the GC Crypto clipping warp, and you can be paid for your clips, guys. We'll support it by retweeting it on our page as well.
I've seen those clips pumping out, which has been great, dude. I've been loving
so good.
those clips. There's been some fucking good ones, man. The best one so far is definitely the Greeny Betty trash one. That's that's so fucking good. So good. That's like the perfect moment. It's hard to ever recap.
Oh, that was back-to-back 5-hour sleep nights. That was bad.
Yeah, that was great. And yeah, there's been some pretty funny clips, but that's probably my favorite. That and the Shuey is my personal favorite.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, so I probably have to put those in the Hall of Fame.
So yeah, I agree with Eli. So it would take him 40 weeks at 250K XP a week to make diamond tier. I think they're gonna they have to reevaluate that. In my opinion, I think
because you can't hit it unless
exactly.
it goes for 40 more weeks, which is
yeah. And what about gold? Well, Eli always speaks about how gold is often the most common, so the average level. So again, hard to speculate, but maybe like 5 grand, 10 grand. Who knows?
Yeah, I think somewhere around there. I think 5, 10, maybe even upwards of 20 for gold.
Yeah, like Luca's going to look after his community, right? Like he is going to look after his community. That's
like I've seen shitter projects do better airdrops than just 5K, if that makes sense. Like I think this could be quite handsome, bro. I think this Luca, listening to that Ran interview, Luca was saying things like, I promised, how did he word this? Something like, I promised to make people there a bit of money who stayed on the platform and worked hard, and I'm going to make sure that happens.
Yeah.
And he said, what you guys saw that I did with Pudgies, I'm going to do again with Abstract.
Yeah.
Bro, that's me. I'm in, Luca. I'm a disciple. You can call me Paul, John, or whatever you want, but I'm not Judas.
He also said streamers will be rewarded. Now,
he did.
Some people who are maybe more notable on the platform haven't streamed like consistently. They've come in and out.
Yeah, I know.
At periods of time. So people who have been more consistent, as in like showing up weekly, showing up daily, they'll be the ones who get rewarded. Now, I'm sure they can track how often there's people behind, like I'm sure there's data that says Greeny streamed 1,000 hours, for example, and whatever it is, right? So I'm definitely keen to see how it goes.
I'm just seeing who's streaming on there now, just to see if the same. I am noticing that a few that used to stream when we were streaming aren't now.
Consistency is key, guys. Shout out to Merheb, he's a legend. Shout out to Karina, she's a legend.
Yeah, Karina's there. Good on you. I'm not seeing like Crypto T there.
No, I don't know when she's been last live. Can you go onto an account and see when they've, no, you can go onto their, no, I don't think you can, unfortunately.
But I mean, up till now, we haven't, I can certainly say, it is dog food, Karina. You didn't get rewarded very well for streaming because I tested it out.
Anyone that says streamers get a bonus or something, trust me, you do not. You do not.
Because at one point I owned no assets and I was streaming but I was playing games and I earned 750 XP a week, bro. And I was streaming like 20 hours a week, dude. Like,
exactly.
Let's just say it wasn't worth the streaming time. Not that I was streaming for the XP, but I think Luca, I think they may switch the tap. I think they're going to start to reward streamers for XP.
Yeah, correct. And someone said maybe they'll change XP in terms of like how it is distributed or rewarded, right? Like maybe the people who get like 100, 200K will start getting 500K to $1 million a week or something like that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Allison says, my God, I can't wait to see how well Greeny and Craig get rewarded 5 streams a week for months and months and months on end. Hopefully, we'll see. Imagine if they did 7 days a week, bro. I'd be exhausted and my wife would hate me. But Allison also said there's not a lot of great streams lately. Actually, that's a fair play, Craig. And I think that's why people enjoy our content. And I mean, Irv's over here saying that he appreciates it. But it's like that's what I said this on. I went on FOMO Hour with Tyler D and Mando last week, and I said, guys, if you want to be a creator, go to Abstract. There's not much competition there at the moment, and if you're a streamer, Luca and Finn and blah will support you. Like, so just be confident. And yeah, Eli says a lot of people disappeared as well. So yeah, I think. Yeah, streamers get tips, not XP. I mean, I don't get much tips. Like, honestly, I look back and I mean, outside of Sturdy or Sturdy, whatever his name is, come in and drop me a few $100 tips. Like, I generally would say my tips are cumulatively like $200, $300 total. Like, that's over a period of 6 months. Not really sustainable from I'm trying to earn money from being a streamer on the platform. Like, when you can think about this to like Thread Guy on Twitch who has maybe 2,000 subs, I don't know what he has. Like 2,000 subs that say whatever the sub is, $5 minimum a month. I know Twitch takes a percentage of that, but 2,000 times 5 a month, that's 10 grand a month, right? Like that's how much he's earning. I know he has maybe more viewers and whatnot, but we still have 1,300 people watching our channel right now. So it's like if Abstract maybe, see, this is the thing too. Dude, don't, people are going to start tipping me. Stop that. I'm just saying that like with the whole tipping stuff, it's about like, this is where tipping is hard because I streamed on Twitch too, and driving people to sub and those sorts of things are far superior to trying to like create content for tips, like because people can support you in a more passive way rather than giving up their bag. So limitation of tips of crypto on Abstract, but it's a great initiative. I know my tax accountants are like, what the fuck is going on Abstract chain, Greeny? I'm like, you've got prediction markets, you've got gambling apps, you've got tips coming in, you've got OTC deals. I'm like, you're my account, bro. I paid you a shit ton of money to sort this out.
You're an OnlyFans girl or something. So
it's a laugh over there. But yeah, I mean, Bree says stop tipping is the takeaway. No, you can tip whoever you like. Don't just tip me.
Generously, guys. Tip very generously. The tip thing on there is great. Same as Greeny. If I added mine all up, I think you'd be more than 200-300 though, Greeny. I remember one time guys tipped you like fucking a couple of hundred at a time of nuke.
I mean, maybe okay. So I think
a grand or more.
Maybe Study hit me 3 or 4 times with $100. So that's 400. I think outside of that, accumulatively, $200, 300. I generally think it's like most of these are pennies. Like, I mean, if you go have a look, it's like you want to give you 0.0001 and it's like 0.01 USD of ping.
I've seen some funny ones.
I'm like, don't.
I found it quite funny. I'm sure the gas was more than the. But it was funny.
But the wild thing is, Craig, too. my accountants will go, Greeny, where did this money come from? Greeny, where did this money come from? Greeny, and I'm just honestly have to go, that's a tip. I'm just gonna say Control A, tip. Like it's just too hard.
What's the tax on donations? 0? Like a tip for donation,
okay,
right?
No, the tax on donations will be, and this is probably the same way that it technically gambling might be, is you no, sorry, as a gift. I actually had if you're Australian, even if you're not Australian, go check out my latest YouTube video with crypto tax calculator. Craig, you should go watch that actually.
I will watch it.
Shout out to Mateo over there, legend. Here it is. Let me pull it up. This one here. Crypto tax in Australia explained 2025 guide. Yeah, absolute legend. This guy. We spoke. Oh no, I didn't mean into sort of how to stay. We went into it, but yeah, basically, yeah, that one's really good. But it's applicable for anyone worldwide because we talk about just generalized topics, which you need to clarify in your specific country. Let's be real. Tax is one of the most important things that you. What was playing then?
You got it.
I don't know why that started playing. Dude, I don't know why that started playing. Anyways, where I was going with that is like with the tax element of tips, I think it's like I might receive Absa, might receive Pengu, but then it's if I sell it, that's where I have like I don't know how the cost basis works, but it might be
because your cost basis is 0 then.
Yeah, no, yeah, or it's the value that you receive it at. It's the same as gifts. Like if I gift you or my wife 1 BTC, what a gift. I think it's the cost basis you'd assume is at that rate, and then whatever it fluctuates is, but it might not be, Craig, because if you get a gift and it goes down, you would still have to pay tax, surely. I don't know. Do we have any Australian people who are very tax savvy in the chat? I know Merlo sometimes tunes in. He's been a busy man lately, though.
I'm just going to assume tax-free, Greeny, and live my life that way.
Yeah, maybe. Not in our country, Craig. Not in our country,
I'm kidding, ATO. I'm kidding. Relax. Don't come at me.
Okay, hold on.
I'm actually currently paying them at the moment, the ATO. Every Wednesday they get a slice of
life. Are you on a plan, mate? Are you on a plan?
Yeah, I make them fucking wait. Fuck them.
Nah, mate, they loved me. I sent them a stupid amount of money early this year.
I'm like, you can wait to get this week by week, dollar by dollar.
By the
time they get the money, Greeny, it's going to be worth 50% less, so fuck them.
Do you pay interest on that?
No.
Interesting.
Or very little. So it's actually probably worth not giving it to them in one go.
That's a smart idea.
You might want to check that. I might be way off and it might turn out I'm a complete retard, so don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what the. Yeah, because I know you can get on a loan and stuff.
Yeah, so I just did a payment plan, and I'm pretty sure there's not much interest on it. So it's quite nice, actually, because you don't notice it per week. I would if I paid it outright.
Yeah, fair. See, the question is, though, like, if I get a sub from Twitch or, like, a YouTube dono, that's cash, and that goes cash into bank. Whereas if it's on abstract and it's in crypto, then I buy or sell that crypto. Like if it's in USD, I obviously wouldn't. But if it's like ETH they would have to work. This is where it's fucking complicated because I already have ETH, right? So then they're distributing the difference between the ETH received, the ETH that's then sent out. So say I buy Redspar, the accountants would be like, wait, okay, well, what portion of the ETH was received from someone as a gift, and what portion was the ETH that I bought previously at X amount? Like, dude, shout out to Matt from Crypto Tax Made Easy, who's one of my guys who does my tax accounting for me. And dude, I mean, his team's fantastic. I highly recommend them, guys. Crypto Tax Made Easy. Go watch it. Follow them on Twitter. And if you want to watch that video, I can give you a 20% discount to CTC as well. So highly recommend go watching it. And that's worldwide. It doesn't have to be Australian. So check it out. But I know people say I despise taxes. Sure. I mean, I could have saved 70 grand on my last tax bill. But we live in a great country, Craig.
We live in a fantastic country. It's clean. It's green. It's safe-ish.
We have good roads. We have good roads.
There's a good hospital system or medical system.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, health is probably the main takeaway.
Great. Like even me not being from here, when I broke my hand, that was all free to get that check being a New Zealander. So no, I mean you pay your way, but it's man, yeah, coming from other countries, fuck, you take this any day, man. Any day. So no, very thankful to live in Australia. And look, if you're not paying the government money, if you're living in another country, you're probably paying the mafia or someone money to leave you alone and let your life be peaceful. You got to pay someone. You got to pay someone. So if it's not the government, it's another form of someone who protects you. So yeah, I'll go with the government. Anyway, Australia is the place to be. I agree. And Luca, we trust Supreme. Nice to see Supreme here, actually.
Yeah, he's usually working Supreme, so it's good that he can tune in live. I don't know if he's still live, but Eli says, "Can I stay on one of your couches?" I said, "I have 2 spare bedrooms in this house, so you can choose. You can choose which bedroom you want."
Wow. Yeah, Eli, come stay, man. Fuck, that'll be funny.
A couple of points here that I want to talk about too. Wealth Creator said he left Australia 23 years ago as the best decision. Well, it depends where you live and how you want to live your life. Trust me, I traveled 8 months overseas, visited 32 countries last year, and Australia was sure. There's exceptions to the rule. Iceland and Norway, very cool countries to live. Just very cold. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
In Australia, and you compare it to like majority of the world. Again, it depends how you like to live. If you're someone that likes to live maybe below your means. If you're someone that likes maybe quietness, or I don't know, like it appeals
to life, like time, like live on the rice paddy fields in Bali and read books and
exactly, very different. I know there's plenty of people who move to Asia because it's just a different lifestyle.
That's just not for me, unfortunately. I like roads and I like clean sewerage. I like water I can drink where I don't get sick, and I like to know that if I get a cut and it gets infected, I can go to the hospital and get looked after and not die. So
he says, I love Australia, but the distance and the rules got too much. I mean, distance is a big thing. Don't get me wrong. It cost me, we're about to spend a ridiculous amount to fly to Europe for 5 weeks in about a month and a bit time. And sure, but you only do that once a year. However, I don't mind the distance because it also allows us to be away from all that other shit that goes on in the world.
And the rules, we're fine here.
Dude, the rules, I don't know, man. Like we've just been talking about, sometimes like rules are kind of a good thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It depends where you live, Wealth. It depends where you live. I live in Med now, as in like the Mediterranean, like Italy or something. Because I was going to say, if you live around that side of the world, cool. I do agree that it's a beautiful part of the world as well.
But then I just think, like, if I lived in Italy, I think I'd get so fucking bored. I don't know. I could live there for a bit. I could do summer, but I think winter there would be shit, man.
You pay zero tax there. Yeah, but talk to me. What does your what's your life look like? Talk to us about a day in the life of Wealth Creator, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, between Malta and Italy. Yeah, okay. So yeah, down the south. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I did Amalfi Coast is so good. Like, there's just so many good spots there. They're beautiful, but they're basically fishing villages, you know.
And they're also tourist attractions. So I hate that. Like, I don't want to be near tourists.
A whole bunch of English people getting on the piss, like.
Yeah.
Pommies there and stuff, you know.
Flobby says, if you break your hand here in America, you need serious treatment. You're cooked. Private insurance is insanely expensive. Yeah. I pay private insurance here in Australia. It's fucking expensive as well.
It is.
It's like, if it's $50 a fortnight, that means it's $100 a month, which means it's 1.2K for me a year, which isn't maybe it's not as expensive, 1.2K. My wife, however, for her to maybe have like protection for us when we want to start a family, it's like double what I pay, or triple. It's nearly triple. So she's paying $3,000 a year for private health insurance.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a lot, eh?
Yeah, it is a lot. But hey, look, I pay $1,000 a year to know that I can go get my teeth checked, I can go get my eyes checked, I've been going to a chiropractor, so I get some money back for that because I sit at this desk all day long now. So wait, Eli says he pays $10K a year for private health insurance. No, chat, no.
But why wouldn't he just take that $10K a year, put it in Bitcoin, and when something goes wrong, use that money?
Yeah, why not say liquid, Eli? No,
that's why I look at it sometimes with insurance. I'd rather, but it depends how disciplined you are, and if you're disciplined enough to actually put the money away. But if you are, I think that 10,000 a year is
holy fuck, dude. Okay, chat is going crazy. Okay, so Gion says he pays $20K a year for the Fed. M7 Investment says they pay $9,600 a year. Oh my god. Okay, so it's actually pretty good here, Craig. So
we're in the wrong industry, man.
Private health, mate. Private health.
Bro, there's nothing better money-wise or business-wise than selling fear.
Okay, so yeah, insurance in the US is insane. Also, Razuka in New Zealand says it's 350 to 500 a month in New Zealand. Oh my god! And the New Zealand dollar is more than the Australian dollar, I'm pretty sure too. So that's crazy to think about.
Is it stronger now than New Zealand dollar? Is it?
Actually, no. Maybe I don't know. I haven't looked at it for a while.
It's
Eli
never
says
been
he gets hurt a lot, and he's had 2 surgeries this year. Well, bro, what are you doing? Take some more iron supplements. Drink some more milk. Have strong bones. I don't know.
Calcium. Well, Tyler's saying he's paying $1K a month here in the States, $12K a year, and that'll be American.
Dude, this is revolution. Okay, chat.
20 grand a year.
Australia's where you want to be. We got beautiful beaches. We got beautiful country. You can drive
it's all
20
free.
hours one way, 20 hours another way, and you're still in the same country. It's nuts.
And there's girls everywhere, man. If you're living in a town where there's no women like I used to in New Zealand, come here. There's tons. There's too many here. There's too many of them.
Craig, Gion said my appendix burst and the hospital charged him. Guess how much?
150 grand.
$180,000. What the fuck, bro? What?
Imagine getting that bill. I just cried. I'm so fucked.
Dude, sorry. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Fuck. Sorry, dude. That sucks. That's fucking.
Dude, that is wild. Oh, so yeah. So you had surgery so it would normally be 5K to pay for the surgery, but you were 100 out of pocket because you pay for private insurance. Well, that's why I do what I do as well. And like I up the excess because I'm like, well, now that we have made more money, now we can store a bit of money. It's like, okay, well, if the excess is a little bit larger, you said what is everywhere. Okay, I'm coming. Dude, Australia seems good. You got Mitch Stark. Yeah, we do, bro. He's a goat. One of my mates, one of my mates has been lucky. He's been out on the drink on like a Sunday night when the Aussie cricket team was playing here in Australia in Brizzy, and he ran into like Smudge, he ran into Mitch Stark, and they're just smashing the beers, having a good time. Dude, it'd be sick to hang out with those boys. It would be. And then my brother-in-law, who we're flying to Europe, basically in a month's time for them to get married. And so I'll call him a brother-in-law now. But he was on the drink all day at Lord's in England with another mate who I went to school with and played a lot of cricket with. And they knew the photographer from the Australian cricket team at that time. And the photographer came up to them and was like, hey, boys, do you want to go for a beer after? They're like, yep. They're smashed. They've been drinking beers all day watching the cricket. This is when Australia beat England at Lord's on the last day, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Then they go to the pub, they have another beer, and he's like, oh, do you boys want to come back to the hotel where the Aussies all stay? And they're like, well, they're like 20 beers deep. They're like, yeah, like obviously. Yeah. They walk in there and Paddy's like, hey, boys, nice to meet you. And then Mitch March is like, hey, boys, nice to meet you. They sit down with Kawaja and shit and start chatting. Like, dude, what a story. What a story. Like, that's like any fanboy's dream. Any fanboy's dream.
Oh, yeah, I would have quite enjoyed it. And were those boys on the drink, were they, the cricketers?
No, only casual because I think they had to play a few games after. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, sick story. That would have been fun.
Yeah, how cool. Imagine sitting there just, holy shit, like the Aussie cricket team's having a beer with me.
Warney, bro. Before God, rest in peace. I would have loved to have sat down and had a beer with him.
Oh, what a man. What a man.
I would have loved to have a ciggy with him, mate. One last ciggy with the big fella. It was actually my friend in high school. Took the photo of Shane Warne when they were touring in New Zealand when he was punching a ciggy.
Yeah.
And they weren't meant to be smoking. It was my friend who got the photo, and Shane Warne tried to grab the camera out of his hand. My mate's name's Shannon. He's fucking fast too. And he tried to grab it. They got into a bit of a scuffle. My mate's got the camera and just started sprinting, and it was in the papers the next day, man. Punching a ciggy. So funny, bro. That's so funny. My mate got that shot. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, wow. Dude, this is wild. Razuka said he had hip surgery last year, which cost 50K New Zealand dollars as well. Dude, okay, so Australia, how much was your wrist stuff? I mean, you went through public, right? You went through public.
It cost you 50 grand, unless it's was it cosmetic, Razuka? Were you getting your hips widened? Oh, God. What are you guys doing?
Were you out of pocket for your wrist at all or not? Because here in the public system, it is free. You just have wait times and stuff in Australia.
Yeah, like a hip operation here would be free because it would be considered, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if it's for lifestyle, you need it to keep your quality of life better than say just, I've got weird looking face, I need to fix it or something. Yeah.
So private is 50K and NZ. I don't know what a hip replacement private here would be, but I'd say 10K max, like 5-10K, surely.
Why'd you get a hip replacement, Razuka? actually. Arthritis, like what's happened?
Wait, Gion said, wait, he was out of pocket 4K for the 180K charge. What is that? Because you pay for your private a year, so they wanted 180K out of pocket if you weren't playing private health. That's still nuts, right? Like that's if you go down the private health route, that's nuts. Why is this so expensive? Like doctors here get paid shit ton, but it's Medicare and Medibank, or not even Medibank, but Medicare plus the government pay them out pretty well.
I think we're just getting fucked, man.
That's wild.
I think the medical profession just earns a lot.
How much? Oh, dude, this is crazy.
To like,
yeah, dude, that's the easiest job once you've done it for a while.
And they make so much fucking money.
Yeah, I've got mates who are studying to do it as well, or like on their path as a doctor to get there. Yeah.
It's a good gig, bro. Another good one was radiology. Craziest dude I've ever met, bro. I used to train him. I was his PT, and he was the most stress-free guy I've ever met, man.
Holy shit.
Just made money. I don't know how interesting it'd be just taking scans of people, but yeah, man, he made good money and didn't really do fuck all. Great gig. Great gig. I did think about going down that profession once upon a time. Greeny, you probably did when I was doing exercise science at uni.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of obviously doctors do the first couple of years in that.
Same sort of science stuff. Yeah.
And the scariest thing I realized was they were dumber than me, man. Which actually fucking scared the shit out of me because I was like, man, these guys are fucking retards. How these guys can be doctors? And sure enough, they're doctors now. I'm like, what?
Dude, okay, chat is absolutely blowing up on this topic. I've got like Twitter and chat and YouTube chat over here. I've got like everyone on Abstract as well. Just US insurance is a scam. US is run by private companies. So again, all I'm hearing, and Wealth Creator, shout out to Wealth Creator who got us onto this conversation. We've been on it now for 20 minutes. But like Australia, it's
pretty good.
It's a good country, baby.
It's pretty good. The money's good. The quality of life's good. Actually, I'm not going to. Actually, the money, yeah, it is good. It is good comparatively.
Depends, right? Like I was a teacher and I was actually at the average in our country. Then I would have been capped about maybe 10 grand more than that. So if the average kept going up, the teacher, you had to be an 8-year like teacher. And then that's where you get capped as a teacher. You can no longer earn any more than that unless you take a different role. So it depends on the industry. But generally speaking, yes, if you work in Australia, you work for like a company or a business, you work as like in the health industry and stuff. Majority of the jobs are decent comparatively around the world.
Yeah, you'll live comfortably, right?
Immigration in Australia is crazy. Vibe and Cat asks, how's immigration? We literally have a ridiculous amount of people that enter our country. Craig's an immigrant. My wife's an immigrant. My mum's an immigrant. So like, it's very, very common for immigrants to come to Australia.
Yeah, I want to stop it though, man. I think I should have been the last in.
I do agree. Like, I love it because, I mean, I wouldn't have met my wife unless she was an immigrant. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be alive unless my mom was an immigrant. So there's another reason. But we're getting to a point where the immigrants are creating a population issue here in Australia where our pregnancy rate, our fertility rate is going down, which also puts pressure on the housing market because Australians are no longer being able to afford. And then you've got all these conglomerates from around the world, whether it's Asia, whether it's Europe or whatever, coming in, buying property. You've got other people sending their, the crazy stat. I can't remember who it was. What's the one of the biggest bank, Macquarie Bank. I think it was him, the guy from Macquarie Bank. I might be wrong, but he came out and said that Australia, like the amount of, like the global average for people that travel overseas to study is like, say 5%. In Australia, it's like 10 to 15% of the people who come to our universities are from overseas. So it is nuts. I think it is a challenging time because I love people who come here, find peace in our country, all that sort of stuff. It's a safe country, but also it's tough because it makes it harder for us who are like children brought up in this country. And then you have all this competitiveness from overseas buyers and stuff that it makes it really, and there's like, that's the thing too, like Chinese investors and stuff over here are crazy. Like you probably know more about this than I do.
Yeah, there is a shitload of them here, and they're basically coming over here, buying the houses, and then they rent it to Aussies.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where it's a little bit how you're going, which basically means a bit rough because local Aussies are then, like for instance, when I was going around looking to buy my home, it would be say it was an open home. there'd be, say, 5 Australians there and probably 25 Chinese.
Yeah.
And the 25 Chinese people were going straight up to the real estate agents offering cash
Yeah.
10% higher.
Yeah.
So
How can you compete with that? How can you compete with that?
I need a loan. So imagine,
I'll probably need a loan as well.
Imagine me going up, going, hi, yeah, I'd like to offer less than you're asking on a loan.
Yeah.
Chinese
Please
dude,
take my money. I've lived in this country for 40 years.
Yeah. I mean, because if you're selling a house and some dude comes up to you and goes, hey, I'll give you 10% more cash on the spot, you take it, man.
Yeah.
Or you go to auction.
I agree with Razuka. New Zealand's a great country as well. Very similar to Australia. Slightly more expensive, slightly more isolated, slightly more cold, but beautiful country. I do agree it's a great country. I do want to travel back there soon. Now, and a big misconception, because Infinite Vault came in and said, you've got a cane toe problem. And a lot of people, like, we have spider problem, we have snakes and all this shit. You literally don't see any of this shit. You literally don't. Okay? You don't.
Not really. Like, we get cane toads where I am, we get spiders where I am.
You get the one a month, if that.
Yeah, and you get snakes. Like, I've gone out to my backyard before and a snake's running along the fence next to me like that high, and I turned around looking at me like that. I'm like, oh.
but that's once every couple of years?
That's I've been at this property now 10 years and I've seen 3 snakes. And to be honest, they're so scared of you, dude.
Yeah, they run away.
I get my pants and they do the same. And we're both like, fuck. Like, they don't want anything to do with you. Like,
yeah,
if you don't go up to them, they're happy. They don't want to go to you. The spiders, though, the huntsmans, which are like that big, they will actually run at you sometimes, which is fucking weird because they don't.
Spiders, and you just kill them. They're tiny little things. So
yeah. Some though aren't that tiny, man. Some
I mean, if you've got some can be bigger. Dude, there's so much chat here about like Chinese investors as well in the US. There's chat about Razuka says it's really cold there. Well, you're so far south in New Zealand.
Where's Razuka again in New Zealand?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think Razuka, you told us before. Are you in the north, Razuka, or in the south? It was either top right, north, or it was bottom south somewhere. I can't remember specifically.
Can't be bottom south. That's called Invercargill, I think, which was McJake referred to as the arsehole of the world. Actually, was.
Yeah. Oh, really? Well, you know how you go. Is it around to T Amu or T Anu down the bottom, or like Milford Sound, wherever that is? It's on the journey to that, maybe? No, he lives in Auckland. Okay. So so it is the north. Yeah.
Top. So it's quite warm there, but why I say warm? No, it's about the same as us in spring.
Eli says, last time I went to Aussie, well, Eli, you've never been to our country, mate. No women looked at my way, but a 10-foot large spider jumped at me, Lamayo.
Did Eli come here? No, he didn't.
No, I don't think he has. Oh, Mitch is an Aussie. He says, you have red belly black snakes that live around houses and stuff as well.
Yeah, I've seen them. That was one of the ones that were here.
Yeah, you just call up someone and they come and get them. Like,
I've got a mate who does it now. He comes around. He works on movie sets, actually, because on the Gold Coast here, we've got quite a lot of movie sets.
Yeah.
So he works with, he's actually doing a movie with The Rock and Kevin Hart at the moment. And there's snakes in it, and he's the snake handler for them. So he goes out, he gets to go out and hang out with The Rock and shit.
That's kind of cool.
I think so. Cool. Yeah, I think The Rock's a bit of a bald-headed dork, but Kevin Hart's, The Rock's fascinating to me. How's he managed to act in so many movies playing the same character?
Mate, that's like Jason Statham. He's just the same guy. He does the same. They must make money on these movies somehow. It's the same shit, just in a different.
It's absolutely phenomenal, man. Like Jason Statham, I quite like though. He's
okay. Let's take this conversation to the entertainment industry, because now we've moved on from tax. Now we've moved on from healthcare. Entertainment industry. The world is changing. We've seen Netflix take over the whole movie. You don't go to watch like movies at the cinema anymore. Like that was so like, oh, dude, I used to get excited. Even as a young adult, I was excited to go watch like the latest like Avengers movie, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like you just sit at home and you watch like it drop on Netflix. Like it doesn't have the same stuff. So, Infinite Vault said he went to a holiday on Noosa and Sunshine Coast. Is very cool. I live close to Noosa. Very good part of the world. That's why I chose to live here. That's why I love it.
Noosa's sick, dude. Noosa's sick.
Yeah, well, exactly. The US has bears, bro. Stuff that. I'm all right.
Yeah, I've been watching a bit of YouTube about bears. My son's into it, and
Have
that's
you ever watched the show Alone? Very good show. Alone. It's where people get sent out. There's a couple Australian versions, a couple of Canadian versions, a couple of US versions. Yeah, they get dropped around the coast. They have to survive for the longest, and if whoever does it, they win like 200 grand or whatever it is. So that'd be cool. I mean, it's cool to watch those, but I'm nowhere good at that shit.
I was about to say I'm not built for the wilderness, bro. I'm a soft cock. I can't really. My mates, a lot of my mates. Funny enough, one of my mates, he was a hunter when we were kids, and he's a multi-millionaire, and basically he owns this land, South Island, overlooking all the water. He's got hectares and hectares of space, owns helicopters, everything, and he flies. So basically, rich Americans fly in there now, and he takes them on hunting tours. Yeah, he cracked it. Amazing story. Just the most simple bushman you've ever met, and he absolutely cracked it, bro. Like his house is like on this cliff face with no neighbors, bro.
That's
overlooking the whole ocean.
That'd be sick, except for the windy days. That wouldn't be nice.
No, I wouldn't live like him, but it's just him and his dogs. And I think sometimes, say I'm having a bad day and you have a fight with the missus, I think, fuck, living just on a cliff somewhere with my dogs would be quite peaceful. But then I'd miss my life.
So people are saying they had a meat shortage in America. Well, yeah, we surprisingly export like more meat, more gas, more electricity than we should. We are. Australia should be the richest country in the world with the resources we have, but we aren't. Instead, we sell it for a discounted rate, then buy it back sometimes, which is stupid.
Crazy,
so dumb. So who the fuck is running our country? Seriously. Anyways, someone said, how often do you see kangaroos? Depends where you live. If you live in like the city, you never see them. If you live here, like at the coast, which is a little bit more, you can go through some like paddocks where you see the odd kangaroo and stuff.
I drove down the road the other day, and at the end of the road was 4 deer just staring at me at night. And I was like, the dead end road, I went to do a U-turn, and the headlights have hit their eyes, and all 4 of them have stared at me. Bro, there's no fence.
Yeah.
They could have run straight at the car. I'm like, fuck. So I've bolted out of there because they can get quite like skittish. But it's quite cool. I quite like seeing nature.
Yeah, same. I'm a big nature guy as well. I like that.
Makes me feel like the world's not so poisoned yet, that these things are still there.
Like I loved living in Brisbane, which is a big. It's a fourth biggest city in our country. Gold Coast is bigger than Brisbane. No, Brisbane has to be bigger than Gold Coast.
Would be bigger,
so third largest city in the country, behind Melbourne and Sydney. But dude, you move away and it's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. And it's not like I'm completely isolated. Like I could drive 5 minutes to a big grocery store, blah, blah, blah. But it's just nice to be
around you, man.
There's more burbs, a bit more in the burbs vibe. Kangaroos friendly or timid? Bro, they don't really associate.
They don't really care about us.
I go play golf actually around here and you see kangaroos and you just walk past them and they're chilling. So it's very cool. I see lots of kangaroos actually up here. And then the kangaroo meat, I actually haven't had any, but apparently it's more chewier than beef, but it's better for you because it has less fat and stuff in it. It's more like
it's like chicken, lean like chicken.
Yeah, lean. That's it. Lean beef.
Very flavoursome meat. It's like in Australia they call it gamey.
That's it. That's the word.
Hard to explain what gamey means, but I imagine it's a very meaty tasting meat. And when you cook it, it has quite a rich, strong meat smell.
Yeah.
So if you live with vegetarians, they're gonna fucking hate it. If you're sort of sensitive to meat smell, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Just from
there goes the camera.
That's when you know it's been a good stream, guys. And Greeny goes dead. But I have eaten a kangaroo, and I felt a little bit bad, and But I've had crocodile. I actually had crocodile with fuck, what's his name? I've gone totally blank, and I feel so embarrassed now. The dude you've gone on the podcast with, Flipster.
Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah.
We went. He took us out when he came to the Gold Coast for Flipster, and I had some crocodile with him, I think.
Dude, crocodile's good. I do enjoy crocodile. I had it. Actually, had crocodile tail in Africa when I was over there.
I did that. Yeah.
Is my camera going to work here? Yeah, it is.
So you're back. Yeah, I didn't mind crocodile.
Yeah, it was good. It was tasty. As long as you have it with good flavors and sauces and stuff.
And look, they'd eat us, Greeny, so fair enough we eat them back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I'm joking, everyone, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Vegetarians, don't get mad at me.
Mitch says Australia is the first world country with a third world economy. Very true. Very true. Um, Worst part about Australia is the government. We had a most lockdown city in the world during COVID. Yeah, fair play. But we also had limited deaths. So compared to the world, so potentially look at it in a different perspective. I agree. It was very restrictive, particularly if you're in Melbourne. It was like
Melbourne was
horrific.
very
Yeah.
over the top.
Yeah.
I think
We were
Queensland was okay. Like,
yeah.
even though it was strict, I feel like I feel like we didn't have cops coming up to us like
Yeah.
aggressively, like what the
Bit more,
fuck?
but naturally, it is more casual. Queen, and that's Australia is so big that you have like it's kind of like America, obviously. That you have like the states.
I think Queensland, we're like Texas, eh? We're like
Yeah. Well,
hillbillies.
I haven't been to Texas, so I can't comment.
Yeah,
But
no, neither. I'm totally prejudiced.
more to the point, like America is very divided between their states. Australia isn't divided; they're just different, right? Like if you go down to Adelaide, people they talk a little bit different. They are a little bit different. You go down to Melbourne, everyone's hustling. You go to Sydney, it's even more hustle. You come up to Queensland, and everyone's a lot more chill. Okay, a lot more laid back. They smash their 4x beers, all that sort of stuff. So it depends where you are in the country as well. It does depend where you are.
That's exactly right. I mean, in some of the states they sleep with their cousins, and some of the states they don't, Greeny. So it sort of depends what you're into.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're close to your family, you probably live in Tassie. So shout out to our Tassie viewers, and shout out to your cousins, your first cousin. There goes our sponsors.
It's so funny, man. I mean, this has been a good non-crypto chat for the last 45 minutes. And we were about to end the stream.
Yeah, thanks for sucking me back in, man. Stoney, how are you?
But I mean, we've had more engagement from chat ever from a normal everyday conversation. It's good. It's good. I do enjoy it. What's the market?
Maybe I need to start taking a Friday stretching stream, Greeny.
Yoga
hey, right, guys, we're gonna work a
yoga session with Craig on a Friday.
Oh fuck! Maybe I should one day just to take the piss. Shit, that would take me back to my old days of working. Hey, get my leotard on.
Yeah, mate, I love it. I love it. Well, I mean, we've covered a lot. Market's doing good. We're kind of chilling right now where we are. We just spoken about some good topics. It's good to have those sort of conversations. Australia's still a very good country. So I mean, come and travel here. You'll love it. If you want to travel here, let me know. I can tell you what I'd suggest you should do. If not, yeah. Anything else we want to talk about, Craig?
Nah, man. Nah, I am good. I'm ready to go and go to the toilet, Greeny, is probably what I need to do, but also buy some abstract meme coins I'm about to go and do. Then I'm about to go look at the Moonbird's price and feel good about myself. And I don't know what else I'm going to do today, but yeah, I'll be on the timeline. I'll probably be gloating about GigaChad for a little bit. So thanks again.
Mate, you got to run that hard. Run that up, baby. Run it up.
Got to run the engagement up. Yeah, look, Greeny, anything else you want to finish with? Anything else?
No, mate. No, I just said, I just dropped it in chat. Join us in GTG, guys, if you want daily trades, daily education, and so much more. Supportive community who trade crypto. We've been doing it since 2023. We teach you how to understand crypto. We don't just give you trade setups without any analysis or understanding. We actually teach you, and we spend time hanging out with you every day. So check it out. The link's in the description. Come and join Craig and I, plus many amazing community members and many great traders who have been in this industry for a long, long time. But appreciate all the support, guys. Appreciate the tips. And Craig, do you want to lead with the outro, legend?
Yes, sir. So obviously a couple of people we want to thank. Obviously, big thanks to our partner, pretty brand new OKX Australia. Thank you for supporting our GC Crypto stream. If you guys are looking to get into spot trading, whether you're new or old, they have a great product there. The links are in the description, so if you haven't checked them out, go click the link and you'll see why it's our go-to. Also, if you have any questions about how to use it, any questions or queries, fire that through to Greeny and I. And then probably most importantly, guys, thanks to all our viewers who've tuned in. Obviously today with all the comments about the medical stuff, thanks for tuning in every week. If it wasn't for you guys, it'd be bloody boring. So, guys, thanks again to the viewers. Thanks again to OKX Australia for being such great partners of ours. I can't speak highly enough. Yeah. For the listeners, they probably think you guys are just saying that. I'm really fucking not.
No, it's deadly serious. Yeah,
deadly serious. We were very fussy with who we partnered with, and they've been outstanding. And I think you guys as viewers will start to see very soon why we are with our OKX and why they're a bit different. But other than that, Greeny, look, we're back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's XP Day, probably one of my favorite days of the week. Eli will be here. So great day. We'll see you on the timeline. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Greeny. And thank you to the viewers. And thank you, OKX Australia again.
Yeah, fantastic. And a special thank you to this wallet who sent me $0 as a tip. 0 ETH, $0. Appreciate you, legend. Appreciate you. Thanks for messing up my tax. I very much appreciate it. So, no, I appreciate all the love. Just been a dickhead. Appreciate you all. As Craig said, see you all tomorrow with Eli. XP, keep an eye on my socials. I will do a little reward. If you can guess my XP this week, I'll give you a free week, maybe even a free month. Maybe I'm feeling generous into GTG. Craig, have a lovely Tuesday, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys. Ciao.
Cheers, chat. Thanks.